Bela Lugosi, Dracula, 1931. Bela Lugosi's portrayal of Count Dracula in the 1931 horror classic cemented his place in Hollywood history as one of the most terrifying villains. His hypnotic gaze and eerie charm created an unsettling sense of dread. Lugosi's Dracula not only terrified audiences but also defined the character for generations to come, making him synonymous with evil and gothic horror. His ability to bring such menace to life made him an unforgettable figure in cinematic history. 2. Boris Karloff, Frankenstein, 1931. Boris Karloff's portrayal of the monster in Frankenstein is one of the most iconic performances of the Golden Age. Though the creature was misunderstood, Karloff's portrayal still sent chills down audiences' spines. His eerie makeup and heavy, deliberate movements made the monster a figure of terror, and despite the character's tragic backstory, Karloff's ability to embody the character's rage and sorrow helped cement him as one of Hollywood's most memorable villains. 3. Joan Crawford, Mildred Pierce, 1945. Joan Crawford's role as the cold, manipulative Mildred Pierce earned her an Academy Award. Crawford's performance, filled with intense ambition and icy detachment, painted the portrait of a woman willing to do anything to achieve success, no matter the cost to those around her. Her portrayal of the complex anti-heroine is often regarded as one of the greatest of her career and cemented her as a powerful villain of the Golden Age. 4. Vincent Price, House of Wax, 1953. Vincent Price is often remembered as one of the kings of horror, and his role as Professor Henry Jared in House of Wax showcased his chilling range. In this film, Price plays a vengeful artist who turns his wax museum into a house of horrors. His commanding presence, deep voice, and ability to project menace made his performance unforgettable. Price's sinister charm and malevolent energy made him a beloved yet terrifying figure of classic horror cinema. 5. Claude Rains, The Invisible Man, 1933. In The Invisible Man, Claude Rains delivered a performance that was both unnerving and charismatic. Even though his character was often not visible on screen, his voice alone created a menacing presence that haunted viewers. Rains' portrayal of the mad scientist, driven to insanity by his own experiments, is a perfect blend of intellect and terror, making him one of the most dangerous villains of early Hollywood. 6. Barbara Stanwyck, Double Indemnity, 1944. Barbara Stanwyck's role as the femme fatale Phyllis Dietrich's son in Double Indemnity set the standard for the genre. Her cold, calculating nature and ability to manipulate those around her made her one of the most dangerous women on screen. Stanwyck's performance oozed with a mix of charm and malice, making her one of the most unforgettable villains of film noir. 7. Peter Lorre, M. 1931. Peter Lorre's chilling portrayal of a child murderer in Fritz Lang's M is nothing short of haunting. His nervous tics, eerie gaze, and unsettling mannerisms made the character a terrifying figure. Lorre's ability to evoke both fear and pity simultaneously gave depth to the villain, making M one of the most disturbing films of its time. His performance still lingers in the minds of audiences decades later. 8. Lon Chaney, The Phantom of the Opera, 1925. Lon Chaney's portrayal of the disfigured Phantom in The Phantom of the Opera showcased his mastery of makeup and physical performance. Chaney's Phantom, who lurks in the shadows of the Paris Opera House, was both tragic and horrifying. His grotesque appearance and obsession with Christine created a perfect balance of sympathy and terror, making Chaney one of the most memorable villains of silent cinema. 9. Erich von Stroheim, Sunset Boulevard, 1950. Erich von Stroheim's portrayal of Max von Mayerling, the loyal but eerie servant to Norma Desmond, in Sunset Boulevard is quietly terrifying. His devotion to Norma and his willingness to enable her delusions made him an unsettling figure. Stroheim's silent, brooding presence throughout the film added a layer of tension, making him an underrated but significant villain of Hollywood's Golden Age. 10. Raymond Burr, Rear Window, 1954. Raymond Burr's portrayal of the mysterious neighbor Lars Thorwald in Hitchcock's Rear Window is a masterclass in suspense. His stoic, emotionless demeanor made him a menacing figure, even from afar. Burr's ability to instill fear with minimal dialogue or interaction elevated his performance, making him one of the most chilling villains in the thriller genre. 11. George Macready, Gilda, 1946. George Macready's performance as Bela Lugosi, the cruel and manipulative casino owner in Gilda, stands out as one of the most nefarious villains of the Golden Age. His cold demeanor and sinister intentions toward both his wife and business partner made him a dangerous figure. Macready's portrayal was a perfect embodiment of jealousy and control, adding an edge of malice to the otherwise glamorous noir world. 12. Charles Laughton, Mutiny on the Bounty, 1935. Charles Laughton's portrayal of Captain Bligh in Mutiny on the Bounty remains one of the most iconic performances of tyrannical evil in film. As the cruel and despotic captain, Laughton portrayed a man completely devoid of empathy, lording over his crew with fear and ruthlessness. His cold and brutal performance made Captain Bligh one of the most hated figures in cinema history. 13. Basil Rathbone, The Adventures of Robin Hood, 1938. Basil Rathbone's portrayal of Sir Guy of Gisborne, the sworn enemy of Robin Hood, was the epitome of cunning villainy. His aristocratic charm paired with ruthless ambition made Sir Guy a formidable adversary. Rathbone's fencing skills and sharp wit brought a level of sophistication to the character, making him one of the most memorable swashbuckling villains of the Golden Age. 14. Joseph Cotten, Shadow of a Doubt, 1943. Joseph Cotton's portrayal of Uncle Charlie in Alfred Hitchcock's Shadow of a Doubt is chillingly brilliant. As a beloved uncle with a dark secret, Cotton delivered a performance filled with sinister charm and understated menace. His ability to shift between warmth and cold-bloodedness made him a terrifying figure, embodying evil hidden in plain sight. 15. Henry Daniell, The Body Snatcher, 1945. Henry Daniell's portrayal of the sinister Dr. McFarlane in The Body Snatcher is one of horror's most underappreciated performances. Daniell's cold and calculating demeanor, combined with his willingness to resort to grave robbing for his medical experiments, made him a truly menacing villain. His performance exudes a quiet cruelty that leaves audiences deeply unsettled. 16. Lionel Barrymore, It's a Wonderful Life.